Hello, hi, welcome to Monday and a new vlog. I have just had my gym session, one of two. I say gym session as in the time that I'm going to be in the gym. I trained and then had India and Kim's PT. But I'm going home to do some work because my last client isn't until 6:30. But before I go home, I wanted to pop in to the Stewarton Centre because apparently the Book Nook, which is the little independent book shop in Stewarton, has moved in here. And any excuse for a nosy. I don't need any more books. I'll never need any more books. But it can't do any harm to have a wee look, can it? Am I missing something? I'm so confused. So that's the library. But how are you meant to get into the Book Nook? Oh, it's closed on a Monday. I'll need to come back another day. Guys, I was doing so well not picking my eyelashes and then I've just picked loads of them out. I turned you on there and then forgot you were on and then you actually ended up turning yourself off. I was just doing some Facebook ad creatives because we are 28 orders away from 20,000 and I've decided when we reach that milestone, I can't remember if I've mentioned this before. I've noticed when I'm editing my vlogs I frequently repeat myself. So if I have mentioned this before, I'll edit this next part out. If it's still in, you know that I haven't. Anyway, yeah, the 20,000th order is going to get a lifetime discount code. And everyone else, I'm going to run a site-wide sale. It was going to be for like a limited time or usage, but the Facebook ad guys said that in order to let the ads properly kick in and stuff, I should probably run it for about 3 days or so. But I'll wait and see what happens. So I come up with a very, very, very basic little video. Then where are they on this? 2 images. So this one is for the lifetime discount, and then that one is to promote the getting the orders to actually reach the 20,000 so I can do the sale. I've decided as well, I'm ridiculously anxious about it. Oh my wee red lights, come on. This is what comes on when I'm up during the nights to feed the cats so I don't wake myself up with the big lights. Yeah, I've decided that I'm going to start doing TikTok lives because apparently that's the thing to do. And I'm stupidly anxious about it. I'm only going to do about half an hour tonight, if I'm honest. According to ChatGPT, I should aim to start doing 2 a week on a Sunday, which I'm a bit like, a Sunday and a Tuesday night. And then aim to post something every day. Yet another thing to add to the to-do list. And I'm just like, I know that, guess what? I'm doing my period in like 4 days. But today I've just had this like overwhelming sense of anxiety and panic, and like my truck was in for its MOT but thankfully it passed. Although one of the minors that's come up is that the brake fluid pipe is showing signs of corrosion, which to me sounds a bit scary. But they passed it anyway. So that was that. But then, what else happened today? I've just been really distracted and struggling to... I was meant to be getting all these, like, products made or whatever, and I'm tired, even though I got a 92 Aura Ring weighted sleep last night. And I now can't stop picking my eyelashes. But it's now 6:15, so I wanted to do this about 7:30. I don't know how to have something to eat first and then do it, or just get it over and done with, because I've got other stuff I want to do as well. Like, I want to contact abandoned cart customers. I also want to... I've joined this. It's like a I say local, like an Ayrshire businesswoman that started this. It's called Get Seen, Get Sales. It's through like social media and things. Alison from the Wee Wild Sauna is part of it, and she says it's really good. But of course, it's one of these, it's all very well joining, but then I need to look through all the resources and things. So I thought I'll start off by watching the introduction video. And I also wanted to contact some boutique hotels because I've not done that. I also need to charge my phone to make sure I've got enough battery. I don't know, but I'm going to go and make a cup of tea at the very least. I did it. I only did not 25 minutes or something, but I figured it to start, and I rambled, and I probably didn't say everything I wanted to say. And I had one charming person say to me, "What's with the deep voice?" So that immediately threw me off. But as I say, I did it. And on to the next one. There is an actual river running down this street. Not my best angle. I've just been hiding in my truck because it has been pouring, to put it mildly. I need to get coffee. This weather is wild. Probably because I got my truck cleaned the other day. Did I mention that? So yeah, it's Friday. I can't remember the last time I actually spoke to you. But I've just been... Oh my god, this mini's literally underwater. That's wild. Holy moly. I can't even really think what's been happening this week either. This is a really exciting update, isn't it? Not. I'm excited because Caroline, my PT client, is coming back today, and so is Laura. So Laura is my like twice weekly client. So she has finally been cleared to come back and train. Well, I think she was actually safe to do it a few weeks ago, but just everything that's been going on, and because she had, I think one of her sons wasn't well either and stuff. So I got both their programmes updated yesterday, and then in a very pleasant surprise, I had told Caroline, because she buys like the... Oh my god, woman. She buys the blocks of... Sorry, I'm very close to you. She buys the blocks of sessions rather than like the monthly payment. And she normally she buys like blocks of 5, and she had just sent me payment for a block of 10, so I was like, whoa! So I promptly ended up going to the supermarket last night at like 10 o'clock at night after Glee Club and doing my big food shop. So I don't need to do that at the weekend now, which is great. Good morning. No, it's not that morning. It's 1, 2, 3, angel number. It is Saturday. I had a mega long lie-in for me this morning. I slept until 10 o'clock. And I am hoping that the rain will stay off and it will let me, because I'm intending on walking into town. I've got, hold on, I've got my loads of little lip balms to drop off at Torn Gemmell, TRG Makeup. She's hosting an event next week I think it is. So I think I'm getting a bit ambitious as to what I can fit in this backpack. But we are, wait till I show you this, we are 8 orders away from the milestone. So I've been on a bit of a drive this morning I've done some stories, I put a TikTok up. Someone placed an order, like before I put the stories up, but someone placed an order for £264 worth of product. I was like, well, there's another 1, 2, 3, I need to see what that means. But the agenda for today, as I say, is walking to town, and hopefully by the time I have walked there and back, I'll have hit my steps for the day. So I'm on 1,652 right now, but 1,720, but the goal is 10,500. So walk into town, drop off, wrote myself a little list, box up lip balm, I've done that. Drop off the lip balm, go to I Love Gifts to get mum a scarf for Mother's Day. Go to Marks and Spencer's, not for anything in particular, just because that one in town is shutting down and they're opening up a food hall out at where, if you know Kilmarnock, where Asda and B&Q is. So they've got a sale on right now. I thought if I can get some like underwear bits or whatever, then I will. I want to go to Boots to look for makeup because I am meant to be on this podcast on Thursday. And I'd asked Fee from Fee's Beauty Finds, because I think she used to be a makeup artist, but anyway, I asked her what like products and like kind of high street brands she would recommend, so she recommended some, so I'm going to have a look there. And then I've got go to TK Maxx for vouchers, because Nick and I were going to get, Nick had suggested like vouchers for like Buzzworks or whatever, but Mum and Dad have been trying to like cut down on like drinking alcohol and whatever, and I just thought, like specifically for Mum, I thought TK Maxx vouchers might be good, because then she could buy herself something like clothes. So that's what I'm thinking. So yeah, right, I need to go to the toilet and then I need to get going, because it'll probably, I'm hoping the rain will stay off. Change of plan. I got out the house and it started raining. So, compromise. I have parked at TK Maxx. And I'm still technically walking into town. But it's not as far. I've got an umbrella with me. A few tasks have been completed. I'm walking back to TK Maxx now. I was very excited because I took a swerve into the works, as I do, and I literally squealed out loud because they had this book called Fairy Dale. I think it's by Veronica Dale. Or am I just saying that because it's Fairy Dale instead of Fairy Tale? Anyway, I have wanted this for years and years, ever since I saw that girl Reads on Instagram and YouTube talking about it. But I don't know if it was like initially only in America, but it was so expensive to get over here. and it wasn't even on like Vinted or anything. But then lo and behold, today it is in the works with a different cover, albeit, but it's in the works for £5 so of course I had to buy it. And I dropped off the BAMs. I went into I Love Gifts and got Mum a scarf from one of those little, like, you know, the little hanging, it's like a love heart shape, it's like a ceramic, and it's got, I can't remember what it's got on it, it's got something nice on it. And where else did I go? Oh, got makeup bits and boots. Still don't really have a clue what I'm doing, but I tried to stick to the list that Fee had recommended. One thing I'm glad of is that I'm not someone who wears a lot of makeup generally, because I said to her I don't like want to go on camera with a face full of makeup, because that's just not me. But obviously I want to be a bit more something. I mean, right now today I've just got like tinted moisturiser on, you can't really tell. But that's me, and I'm not going to change. And then I went and had a look at M&S, and I just ended up getting food. I got one of their hoisin no duck wraps to try for lunch. I say lunch, it's like 3:30 or something ridiculous now. That's the only thing about having to lie in, is by the time you get ready and whatnot, half the day's gone. Yeah, I'm gonna pop into TK Maxx, get these vouchers, try and not buy anything else. I say try, because I'm not making any promises. And then head home, and I want to do some bits on my laptop. If I remember, I'll show you what I'm doing. Let's do an old school haul, shall we? I didn't buy the watermelon, I've had this since like last week. I need to get round to chopping it up. Nor did I buy Jack Sparrow. So handsome. Right, Marks and Spencer's. I got a wrap, which is currently in the air fryer. These, which I've never tried, but I thought they sounded really nice. My favourite. This wasn't strictly necessary, but I was starting to feel a bit funny, so my excuse is I got it to stop my blood sugar dropping. These I always usually buy when I'm in TK Maxx because I'm just obsessed. Plantain chips. Confusingly, they look like bananas, and they are. I think they are technically a member of the banana family, but they're like ready salted crisps. I also saw these. I don't have a clue what these will be like. So they are Italian, I think, and they're called Superhero. But they've got what? They've got nettle, sage, sea buckthorn, elderberry. What else was it? I think it says on this side. No, it doesn't. That's an Italian. Oh, nettle leaves, elderflowers, sage, sea buckthorn berries, cardamom, horsetail, purple coneflowers. It was the nettle part that kind of appealed to me. Who am I kidding? It was the fact that it was called Superhero I thought I would try. Then Fairy Dale. Victoria Lancet, not Victoria Dale. And then these are the makeup bits that I got. So Fee recommended that I get a kind of skin tint, and she did say the Rimmel one, so that's what I went for. It's probably a shade too dark for me, but I thought I'd rather be slightly darker than I can bring it down my neck, rather than looking like a ghost. I'm also going to get my nails done on Monday. I think I'm going to get them shaped a bit more and then try the blue cat's eye, I think. This is like a brow tint thing. She recommended getting something, if you remember, like the Benefit Benetint of old. This is basically a similar thing, so you put it on your cheeks and lips if you want to. She also recommended, because she said that cameras can make you look really, really shiny, so getting like a setting powder. And this wasn't on the list, but when I saw it, I just decided to get it. So, we're going all in, aren't we, Jack Sparrow? we've just had 20,000 orders. Thank you so much. I need to stop this ugly crying, but I can't believe it. Oh God. Right, I need to get organising on this, on the sale.
This one for Magic Lime and this one for the soy. And we just made this brand over.
I can't believe it, and yes, I'm crying again. I know that 20,000 orders for some brands is something they do in a year or even a month, but I just can't believe it. I'm so lucky.
I'll take your rubbish.
Oh, that's great. Thank you very much. Well, what's the verdict?
Excellent. Really good.
We just
film.
went to see Mother's Pride and it was very good. It was very cute.
It was good. It was quite emotional, but
It was.
and it was funny. Yeah, it was a real feel-good movie.
Oh, it's still light outside.
It's not clean just yet, guys. Just want to wait and cost them once it's ready.
Good morning. I can hardly fit in the car with this bun. As you can see, well, I don't know why I said that because you can't see, but it's Monday and I am continuing on this vlog until the end of today. I can't really remember what my exact reasoning was other than... Oh, so I never got the chance to edit last week's vlog yesterday, as I usually do. And I didn't want to confuse myself with the memory cards and whatever else. Oh, there's builders all over this road. Hold on to concentrate and not running any of them over. Yes. So yesterday turned out to be quite a busy day. So obviously I spoke to you when we'd hit the 20,000 orders, and I am running as of tonight, I'm running a 5-day sale on the website to celebrate. So after I went round to see Mum, we went to the cinema because that's what she wanted to do, and they very kindly offered to buy me a Chinese for dinner. So I stayed there, but luckily I had the foresight rather, to take my laptop with me. So I sat and scheduled a lot of stuff like emails and things, as in newsletters. And then I've also got my next call with Les and Lorraine tomorrow, Tuesday. So I hadn't done my preparation for that either, so I did that. And by the time I got home and food prep for today, because today I am basically out of the house all day till about just before 8. Although I'm now actually thinking I might come home because my original plan was I'm getting this lymphatic drainage massage this morning. Don't know if I told you about that either, but that's what I'm getting done. And then I had planned, and then I've got India's PT, but she only takes about half an hour now because we just do one of each exercise. And then I've got Kim's PT. I want to go and get my nails done because they've grown out quite a bit. And then I've got Laura's PT, and I was going to train. Sorry, this is a very long roundabout way of telling you what I'm doing. I was going to train, but then when I was reading up this morning on whether you should train after you've had a lymphatic drainage, I don't think it's always advised, because I think you can end up with swelling and whatever else. So, oh dear, a little bit of a bump. I'm going to speak to Ashley, who's doing the massage, what she thinks, and if she thinks that I'm best not doing it, I'm going to come home, even I've only been for an hour, but I'm going to come home just to check on wee Jack, because I'm probably being paranoid, but usually he wakes me up about, well, I was up at 7:30 this morning just because I had to be out the house early. He usually wakes me up about 8:30 if I'm not up already, and he wants fed, and he's a very like food focused cat, so he's always wanting fed. But this morning, like, he was just sleeping at the bottom of the bed, and like, he usually any sign of me going into the kitchen, he follows me through. So I've texted mum, and like when I went in to see him, he was like purring and stuff. So there is that, because I just keep thinking back to, was it 2024? I keep getting my years mixed up. So basically, when he had that issue with his liver, and he ended up at the cat hospital out in Glasgow, and it was horrific. Like, that all started because he was just like sleeping on the sofa and hadn't moved from the same position for 24 hours. At that time, like, he wasn't purring or he wasn't like responsive or anything, so the fact that he is purring is something. But so I've asked mum if she, before she leaves, if she can leave him a pouch of food. And then I'm thinking, if Ashley says don't train, I'll maybe pop home and see him. So that's that. Just made a flying visit home, and I'm now naturally running.
Have you ever noticed that sometimes
behind to go back out for Jen's PT? But I'm not really any clearer on the Jack situation, because when I got home, he was sitting in the hallway with Harry, which was a good sign, because I like it when they come out to see me when I get home. And he came into the kitchen, he jumped up on the side, he was looking out the window, absolutely no interest in the food I put out for him. I even put out like a Licky Licks thing, and he wasn't interested at, oh god, bus. Oh, thank you, bus. Yeah, no interest in the Licky Licks thing. And when I was leaving there, he was just back. He's taken to sleeping at the very bottom of my bed on like the towel, not basket, thing. At the bottom of my bed, he's sleeping in there. But I was saying to mum, like, when I was petting him and he was purring, he sounded a little bit like croaky, which is what I think Harry had a little cold earlier on in the week, because he kept like, although he didn't go off his food, but he kept like, it was as if he was trying to like cough or like cough up a hairball, but it never really came to anything, and he sounded a little bit, yeah, a bit croaky, like if he could speak he would have a raspy voice. So I don't know if Jack has maybe caught that. I just really worry about Jack because he is older, and then like he's lost quite a bit of weight, I think, just because of his age generally, but he can't really afford to lose any more, whereas Harry's a proper little chunk. But I'm just going to try and think positive. But I did start editing last week's vlog. I'm going to do that when I get home, like finish that, because I know that, hi Jim, I know that Jim reached out to me to make sure I was okay because he was concerned that I hadn't uploaded a vlog last night. So it's nice to know that people care. But, oh, I got my nails done. Do you like my nails? They're blue. They're cat's eye. Can you see? And oh, the lymphatic massage, so it was actually quite pleasant. I was expecting it to be brutal. The only part that was quite uncomfortable was like she gets like one of the cup things, not dissimilar to the like the cupping that I get on my back, but this one she like puts on and then like moves it, which makes me feel a bit ill. So that on the old quads was not very pleasant, but she also did a smaller one in my face, which I've never had before. and that was okay. But I definitely feel like, because I do have a bit of a double chin because your girl likes to eat, but I definitely think that it helped the kind of puffiness round about here. And she said that she could see and feel a big difference in my stomach, and I've just been peeing like a racehorse. I'm gonna aim to get that done at least once a month, because I was reading up on all the different benefits, and it like promotes like healing, it helps with like puffiness and water retention, it can actually aid your immune system, just all these different really good benefits. So, because I keep thinking about that analogy of like, we have to think about our bodies are essentially vessels for our souls, right? No matter what your way of thinking is. And much like a car needs like regular servicing and MOTs and whatever. So your body needs regular servicing and to be looked after. And I know I am very guilty in particular of literally running myself into the ground. So I'm really, really determined to change that. Watch this space. I finally got the vlog uploaded, so I can close this one off and put this SD card into my little to be edited case thing, so it keeps me right. So thank you for watching. I have no idea what this vlog entails. I'm always quite surprised when I get to editing and I look back and I'm reminded of what I've been up to, which is why I'm glad I've been doing these vlogs. But if you've got this far, thank you so much for watching and supporting me and letting this be my safe space. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.